Yo, what up? We back with another edition of Sports Betting with Wes. And like we always do about this time, before we get into tonight's bets, we're gonna talk about last night's tickets. What covered, what didn't cover. We're gonna start off with the longer list first, which if always, of course, is what covered. Starting with New York, covered that 16 and a half to Indiana. They won 110 to 126, to 136, I'm sorry. Like I said. Carl Anthony Towns covered that double, like I said. Charlotte covered that -4 to Miami, like I said. 106 to 136. Actually, mollywopped them by 30. Miami and Charlotte covered the over 234.5, like I said. Bucks covered that +10 to the Cavs, like I said. They lost 123 to 116. And Giannis did not play, so of course that voided that ticket of Giannis getting us a double. It's crazy. They lost, but they still covered that 10, that +10. Spurs covered that -15 to Sacramento, like I said, 132 to 104. And Wemby covered the double, like I said. Everything else did not happen, like I said. Detroit did not cover that -17.5 to Washington. OKC did not cover that -9.5 to Orlando. And Phoenix did not cover that +4 that they were getting to the Timberwolves. Now, on to tonight's games. Golden State Warriors is getting 12 points to the Boston Celtics. And I like Boston. And like I said, I'm going to keep my eye on that Tatum character. So we're going to bet on Tatum to give us a double tonight. The over and under is 216.5. I'm going to bet on the over. Portland is giving up 10.5 points to the Pacers. Pacers are in really bad shape. It's hard to bet on the Pacers. I don't care how many points you're giving them. So I'm going to go with Portland. The over and under is 234.5. I'm not even going to touch that. Next, OKC is giving up 19 points to Brooklyn. And any other team but Brooklyn, I would have loved to take that 19. But I'm going to go with OKC. Against Brooklyn, I'm going to go with OKC. Over and under is 215.5. I'm not going to touch it. Next, the Clippers are getting 2 points from New Orleans. And I like the Clippers. The over and under is 232.5. I'm going to bet on the over. Next, Utah is getting 12.5 points from the Timberwolves. And not that the Timberwolves are that great. It's just Utah is really that bad. So I'm going to go with the Timberwolves. Over and under is 233.5. I'm not even going to touch that. Then we got Toronto giving up 7.5 points to Chicago. And I'm going to go with Toronto. The over and under is 233.5. I'm going to go with the over. Then we got Denver giving up 13 points to Memphis. And I'm going to bet on Denver. And I'm also going to bet on Jokic to give me a double. Over and under is 241.5. I'm not going to bet on that. Coming down to the wire, we got Atlanta giving up 7.5 points to Dallas. And I'm going to take Atlanta. The over and under is 237.5. I'm going to bet on the over. Last but not least, the Lakers are getting 2.5 points from Houston. And I'm going to take the Lakers. And I'm also going to bet that Luka's going to give me a double. And the over and under is 222.5. I'm also going to bet on the over. That's it for tonight's games. Good luck on y'all tickets. Till tomorrow. Peace.